camper people, welcome back to Come Camp With Me, the official channel. We are going to be spending the night camping in our Jeep. And it is, well, last night it was about minus 38 with the wind chill. Tonight's a little bit warmer. It's going to be all the way up to minus 15 with the wind chill. And we're going to start loading our gear in. It's getting late. Let's go. Starting to snow. Woo. Buddy heater, propane, knife on the ground, cooking supplies, cooking machine. In we go. Pillows, bedding, warmth, luxuriousness. In we go. Okay, sleeping bag and mat. In we go. Okay. Gonna take a quick walk through the woods around us and see what's going on out there. It's not at all getting dark and scary and cold and spooky out here. That would make a great camping spot right there. An old fort tucked into the woods. Looks like it might be a full moon. I'll have to check, but that looks incredible. There's lots of white-tailed deer, coyote, fox, opossums, raccoons, squirrels and skunks and rabbits in these forests. What a cool natural shelter. Just starting this trip and already I'm having so much fun with you guys. Thanks for joining me. The back seat is already so loaded with blankets and emergency kits. I'm gonna use my dog's bed on the bottom. Then I have my little air mattress. Should pop right up. Well, sort of. Okay, my sleeping bag, it's a really warm one. And then once we get this all sorted through, I'm going to pile all these extra soft blankets and pillows around me, and then we'll see the final thing. It is a little bit cold out here, but super cozy. I did have my bed set up the other way, but right now I'm looking out the back of the Jeep and I can see so many stars. And if that's the full moon coming across, which I imagine it is or almost is, it'll be amazing to see it from this angle. It's a bit of my setup I'm going to show you. Hold on. Can't see too much. It's very crowded in here. Sleeping bags, blankets, pillows, cozy clothes, and now we're going to be making some snacks. We're going to head outside, light up our cooker, and we are going to make some beef type dish outside. You'll see. Something super yummy I'm going to make to start the evening is some hot chocolate. This is a no sugar hot chocolate mix, so it's not that fantastic, but it's going to taste really good. I have my boiling water soon and a packet of this double truffle fudge, no sugar added hot chocolate mix. Some Deborah's chocolates, no sugar chocolate that I'm going to put in there, and no sugar marshmallows. Doesn't that sound like a blast? I bet you it's actually going to taste really good. That looks pretty good. It's not too hot. So pour that in my hot chocolate. Oh yeah. Okay. Now I'm gonna get to the main feast. I am one of the most boring eaters out there. And to be honest, I have already browned my meat to save some time once I'm out here. So I have some local chocolate to stir. I need my spoon. Some local beef in the pot. And I'm not going to use regular pasta, so what I have already strained a few times is some of this konjac baked macaroni. It really doesn't taste like anything, but it fulfills that need of having some macaroni. And I'm going to add some spaghetti sauce. Not a lot, just enough to bring it together. And of course, some delicious salt. Let's see how this tastes. That is so good. You wouldn't believe how good this hot chocolate is, but it is amazing. How's that looking? That is really good. Oh, I wish you could smell this. Okay, we're gonna give this a try. I've got my buddy heater set up on a high chair in the driver's seat, and I do have my carbon monoxide detector ready. And on, go whoosh. and we have magic heat and not freezing cold. I think that's a pretty darn good setup if I do say so myself. So this is what it looks like. Pretty nice. Okay, now it is time to eat and to drink and to be merry. I just love that sound. Yeah. How does that look? I gotta say, I am so happy and so cozy back here. Starting this channel, Come Camp With Me, official, was such a great idea because I love camping and this gives me the perfect excuse to get out there solo. Maybe not always solo, but tonight anyways, solo, in camp. And I'm glad that you can come with me and enjoy this. Now, it's a little crowded back here, I gotta say. There's not a heck of a lot of room, but I am cozy. And just let's see what this tastes like. It's so good. Oh my gosh. Who would have thought fake macaroni and beef, with a touch of spaghetti sauce and a touch of salt, cooked over an open campfire beside the woods, admittedly beside my house in the driveway. So until I get my feet wet starting this channel, I need to know what supplies I'm going to need to get, and I need to stick a little bit close to home until I'm more comfortable with that. So that's what's happening tonight. But the house is in the woods, beside the woods, on a wetland in rural Canada. So it may as well be stealth-like. People could come by at any time. It's not likely to happen, but it could. It's really good. Like, it's really good. Why is there no cup holders back here? No cup holders back here. Oh, that is so good. That completes me. I need a cup holder. That's not that really cold. My Mr. Buddy heater just decided to die. I changed the propane tank, but it doesn't want to light, and I'm not too sure why. We'll give it a little bit of a rest. So, in the meantime, wool socks and some cute little slippers, and we're good to go. Gotta check the temperature. I think it's probably around -10 right now, maybe -15 with the wind chill. It's a little bit windy out there, a little bit snowy. Haven't seen any animals come by yet, but I probably will. I was actually going to set up a motion camera outside the car to catch any wanderers that come by or that came by, but I didn't do that. Next time. Okay, I gotta get this heater started. A quick Google check has shown me that a lack of oxygen in the air of the car, because it's so airtight in here, caused the sensor to trigger on the Buddy heater to protect me from carbon monoxide poisoning. So I have ventilated the car and it has restarted no problem. So with these heaters, you have to vent them or they will turn off. That's good to know. Also good to always have one of these CO detectors nearby. I started this channel, Come Camp With Me official, just a couple of weeks ago, and I did my first outing was a blizzard tent camping out in the woods, and then I did a more luxurious outdoor bunkie camping with a nice campfire. And in just a couple weeks, I have a couple dozen subscribers and a few thousand views, which means the world to me. It helps me to know that I'm doing something right, that somebody is enjoying me out in the wilderness doing stuff. So if you like this video, believe me, I see your likes and I see your comments, and so far I respond to every comment. I'm really not that busy so far with this channel, so I will respond to this video's comments. We'll see where this camping channel goes next. Just down the road there is a Victoria farm, an old Victorian farm. It's mostly burnt down and gone now, but there's the silo that remains, and I'm thinking that that would be a perfect camp out. A lot of people walk their dogs through there, so it would be a bit of a stealth mission. When it gets warmer, I'm also going to be going to an island to camp. Well, bunkie camp. It's pretty nice. The wetland in the back, I'm going to get, once it's warmer, obviously, get the tent out, the screen tent, and go in the kayak or on the dock out there. You'll hear the Amazonian roar of all of the frogs. It's just so loud and breathtaking and amazing, and the geese and the ducks. I have so many great ideas for this channel, and I can't wait to get outside and do all of these tent camping and bunkie camping and just under the stars camping. Pretty soon, when that full moon crosses across the top of the forest, I'm gonna show you it because it looks pretty incredible, and I hope the camera picks it up. But tell me what you'd like to see, because I think your ideas are fantastic, and it'll help me to know what you guys actually want to see. There's so many of these channels out there, and it's hard to differentiate yourself from one or the other. I have lost everything. I lost my other phone. I lost my light bar. Found my glasses. I put the phone down saying, don't put it there. You're not going to find it again. And sure enough, I can't find it. Or the light bar to help me find it. And it doesn't work by calling its name. I was gifted this book for my 50th birthday last year. And I am finally getting around to reading it. And you should probably see what book it is. Remember, it was a gift. So this is the book. And I have gotten to page 90, chapter 25, and something happens to my book. Let me show you. Everybody knows it. Here's all the copyright and information. I get to page 90, chapter 25. Spine is good, there's no issues. 90, 123. Page 90, page 123. Page 25, or sorry, chapter 25, chapter 37. With the turn of a page, I go from missing 12 chapters in the book. So, that's that. Being a beekeeper, it is really hard to stick to a no sugar diet. And sometimes my craving for honeycomb and raw honey is so intense, I just can't help it. So I have brought a piece of honeycomb with me on this camp out. And I am going to enjoy some of it. So this is what it looks like. It started to crystallize, which makes it kind of rock hard inside, which I think it makes it the taste the best it can taste. I don't think anything in the world tastes better than honeycomb. It's so good. This has been a super fun Jeep camp out with you guys. It is getting late, it's getting cold, and I'm getting tired. So I am going to hit the hay and try to make it through this night without freezing. And I will see you guys in the morning. Good night. Good morning. It got pretty cold in here last night. I had to change the setup of my buddy heater before I went to sleep and moved it to the back. It was just too close to the ceiling, and the ceiling was getting warm, or like very, very warm. So I put it back here, which suited the purpose. But in the middle of the night, the detector started going off. And no matter what I did, I couldn't get the detector to turn off. I opened the doors, I turned off the propane machine, I did everything. So I destroyed the CO detector and kept the buddy heater off. So I haven't had heat and I'm pretty cold, but I get to go pack up now and start the day. It's amazing I came out here with one backpack full of stuff and a couple handfuls full of stuff, and my car looks like it's been lived in for a year. Oh. All right, we'll see you at the packing up. Cheers, camper people. That's a wrap for me. We'll see you next time. Thanks for coming.